Ok. Bueno, gente, vamos a seguir con el Elder Scrolls. Ok, vale, vamos a bajarle un poquito el volumen porque sí está muy desgraciado. Y vamos a ponerle por aquí, ok. No vamos a gritar mucho porque parece mi micro ya está en las últimas. He hecho lo posible para que se escuche mejor. Así que vamos a tener que arrancar por ahí un nuevo micrófono. Pero bueno, vamos a ver. Vamos a continuar con Candy Perreo. Que bueno, en la última parte nos quedamos en que el benefactor, pues más que otra cosa, querían chuparnos el alma y querían meternos el dedo en el ojete, pero afortunadamente nos encontramos a Leres. Ok, a ver, nos quedamos aquí. Ok, tenemos bastantes puntos de habilidad. Misiones. Vamos a hacer las misiones de... a ver, estamos aquí. Vamos a tomar las misiones diarias. No sin antes pasar primero por... Pendejo. No sin antes pasar primero por el establo. Hay un establo. Ay, Dios. Vale, a ver, vamos a ir por acá. Vamos a pasar al establo a ver si podemos subir de nivel. Aquí está la pelotuda. ¡Oh, mira un perrito!
My horses are beauties. Look how they hold their heads up high. I treat my horses well, whether they belong to me or if they just happen to rent a stall in my stables.
Ok, vamos a ver el establo. Ok, vamos a subir velocidad. En 20 horas se resetea, ¿vale? Bueno, nos hemos quedado tardes. Espera, perrito, ahorita te hago caso. Y el tablón era acá, ¿no? En la plaza del comerciante, si mal no recuerdo. Yes. Vámonos. Al parecer el perrito nos da una misión. Oílo. Mira, aquí están las putas misiones, ¿ok? Vamos a revisar los encargos de herrería. Coger un encargo del tablón. Vale, dice fabrica una espada de acero normal, una coraza de acero normal y una grebas de acero normal. Ok. Espada de acero normal, ok. Ok. No, espera. Acero, qué pelotudo soy. Luego coraza de acero normal. Luego unas grebas, aquí están. Excelente. Ahora entrega las mercancías al intendente más cercano. ¡Oh, la verga! Está hasta la chingada, güey. Mira, de hecho debería ser el desastrería también, ¿no? ¿Por qué no? Vamos a hacer el desastrería. Vale, carpintería. Fabrica una vara restauradora de arce normal. Y el perrito me tiene azorado. Quiero ver qué pedo con el perrito, pero bueno. Dice, fabrica una vara restauradora de arce normal. Ok. Y fabrica un escudo de arce. Cojonudo. Ahora, la siguiente. Esto es artesanía, ¿va? Sastrería. Hay que ir a ver un sastre, güey. ¿Dónde coño estaban los sastres, negro? Ay, perrito, espera. Aquí está, el bello telar de Wimber. Cojonudísimo, era aquí. Tenemos que fabricar túnica de tejido artesanal normal. Ok. Calzones. Mira vos. Y cubrehombros. Vale, ahora hay que entregar todo a el cabrón este. Ah, mira, creo que se entregan todos al mismo tiempo con el mismo pelotón. Perfecto. Ah, el perrito, güey. Creo que está por acá el concha su madre. A la verga, está hasta acá abajo. Oh, mira, 400 oros, qué genial, güey. Y 1100 de inspiración.
I'll go to the tavern after this. Have some drinks.
De herrería. Oye, que son 1200 oros diarios, no está nada mal.
Going to have to shift all these if more supplies come in.
Y nos dan valijas, güey. Oh, hermoso negro, hermoso negro. Gente, vale la pena hacer esto. Equipo de reparación de coronas. Remolachas de aliquir con queso de cabra. Vamos a comerlas. Diseños de artesanía argoniano. Ok. Equipo de reparación completo. No, pequeño. No, quiero usarlo. Ah, mira qué poca madre. Ok. Receta de vino aclarado con no sé qué. ¿Acaso está fallosa esta madre que no me deja usarlo? Ya se ha aprendido esta receta. Ok. Materiales tenemos bastantes cosillas. Juramento de Mara. Ah, si juegas en PvP, mira qué chingón, güey. Ok. Ay, pero eso del... No lo necesito, negro. Oye, qué buena onda, güey. Ok, ahora hay que regresarse. Y vamos a deconstruir todo lo que nos dieron y a vender lo que tengamos que vender.
I've got just what you need.
Tienda del clan. Ah, pero yo no pertenezco al clan, mira.
Take a look at what I've got here.
La cosa sería estar unirse a un gremio o a un clan. Pero la verdad no sé qué es qué gremio vendría bien. Espera, de carpintería está aquí, ¿verdad? Yes. construcción. No, espérate, ¿qué estoy haciendo? A ver, ¿dónde está el negro?
Even with the alchemist's Camtian. Certain? Sure. Well, the piece.
A ver, le vamos a vender el arco de roble. Perfecto. Armas de madera inhabitual. Armas de madera sin luz. Armas de madera... No, que esto no me interesa. Aunque estos planos... Bueno, no me interesa tampoco los planos. Vamos a deconstruir. No me jodas que no tengo nada para deconstruir, güey. ¿Por qué coño? Ah, sí, porque se sacó esta madre, ¿va? Es verdad. ¿Por qué me bajó la vida, Niga? $33,000 de vida. Esto es injusto, güey. Ok, pues aquí pura rieta. Solo vendimos una cosa. Bueno, pues hemos vaciado el... Ok, bueno, gente, ya que deconstruimos todo este pedo, lo que podríamos hacer sería... Oh. Estilos de armadura, mira vos. Oye, espera, yo tengo esto. Yo quiero el de dónde está el de los colores, güey. ¿Había aquí algo para poner colores a esta cosa? Taller de vestuario, sí, acá está. Y ahorita vamos a hacer la misión del perrito, ¿ok? La cantidad de misiones que hay aquí, papá. ¿Era aquí? No. Es este, papá, ok. No, pero yo quiero los colores, güey. Tenemos un nuevo suscriptor. Duckfest, bienvenido al canal, viejo. Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias por la suscripción. Tener todo. A ver, ¿cómo se hace esta puta madre? Okay. No, vamos a mandar la mierda a los dos tintes. Vamos a hacer la misión del perrito, ¿ok? Perrito. Tenemos un nuevo suscriptor. Roger Cruz García, bienvenido, viejo. Muchas gracias por la suscripción. Ok, ¿dónde está el puta perro? ¿No se supone que el perrito estaba por aquí? Oh, espera que lo pinzo en la mazmorra, tú. Oh, luego. ¿Pero qué está pasando aquí? La concha de la madre. ¿Qué onda, Doc? Bienvenido. ¿Cómo estás? A ver. Lo que necesitamos es lo siguiente. Creo que esta no la habíamos hecho. Vale, vamos a hablar con el pelotudo.
You're supposed to be. I don't. They seem to think a gang of mine.
Bueno,
How
ya
should I?
veremos bien qué pedo con estas madres. De mientras vamos a seguir a los compis. ¡Sale, viejo! ¡Cuídate mucho! Si hay compromisos primero los compromisos papá. ¿Por qué no lo espero?
I need aid!
Hostia.
Secure the mine and kill these interlopers.
Mira, hay libros de historia aquí, papá. Oh, esta mazmorra está chida, ¿eh? Es como una mina.
Think you could make fools of us, Sartry? Get it! Heal me!
What's the delay? What's the delay?
Pelotudo, ya quiero hablar con los máscaras. Ahí está. Perfecto. ¿Para dónde ahora? Ah, es para acá, bien. Hostia.
Down there and better shape. Do me a favor and take care of the undesirables down there. I'll stay here and supervise.
Güey, que hemos subido de nivel ya.
Watch it!
¿Dónde está el explorador? Acá está el puto, acá está el perro.
This mine belongs to House Celos. You are intruders and will be disciplined as such. out in no time. Oh, this is good stuff. Old Celos must have been raking in a fortune. So you believe there was gold in here? Fools.
¿Qué pedo? ¿Qué está pasando? ¡No! ¡Puto internet de los cojones! ¡Me llevo el cara de verga! No seas mamador, güey. Ok, acá está el bueno, acá está el bueno. Hostia, la puta que nos parió. ¿Y dónde está? Ah, la verga, ¿qué es esta madre? ¿Patriarca? ¿Qué cojones? Hostia, que nos están dando cosas aquí, güey. Oh, mira, son más negros. ¿Para acá, güey? Es para allá, para arriba. Me atoré con una piedra, qué genial. Si no es por estos pendejos yo me perdería aquí, güey. O sea, es que ¿cómo te guías, güey? ¡Otro boss, güey! Sentinela Rubugans a la sección de los trofeos intrépidos. Bueno, ¿y ahora qué pedo? Escoge uno: bordado, aceite enano o tremendina. Ok. Armadura pesada, ok. Raza, ¿cómo vamos? Artesanía. Ok, ¿y ahora aquí para dónde? Acá hay un cabrón, vale, vamos para allá. Está acá arriba, a ver.
So, did you find Sardry? That's the deed, all right. I didn't think I liked... What a minute. None, what's... Just doing what... Kwama egg.
Ok, hemos completado la misión de la mazmorra. Y subimos de nivel otra vez. Mira tú, qué chingón. Ok. Hemos subido de nivel. Vale. Necesito este escudo solar, güey. Ok. Es que mira, esta de cara concentrada no me gusta, boludo. Bueno, no importa. Quedamos en que íbamos a... ¿Podríamos hacer la del refugio? Sí, vamos a hacer la del refugio. Ah, bueno, no sabía, era por acá. Vamos. Yo creo que aquí lo que conviene no es ponerse... Necesito ponerme vida máxima con los panecitos estos. Entonces ahora andamos cargando unos 41,000 de vida. Vale. Ah, mira, antes de eso hemos encontrado el arco de toque de Next. Daño mágico, vale. Vale, ahora del set dice banda de toque de Next. Los calzones de toque de Nech. Escarpes de la verdad. Ah. Guantes de toque de Nech. Por cierto, ¿qué guantaletes teníamos puestos, güey? Y la pechera del autómata. Vamos al atormentador. No me jodas que no teníamos... No tenemos esto, ¿no? Sí, tenemos esos. Qué decepción, güey. Bueno, vamos a entrar al refugio. A ver qué hay aquí. Oh, ahí está el profetas. Habla con el profeta, dice. Mira, aquí lo chido sería subir a nivel 50.
I hear familiar footfalls. Come closer, vestige.
Y obtener las armaduras de nivel 50, ¿no? Bueno, vamos a chingarle las bebidas. Ok. Bueno. Tenemos algo aquí, a ver. El profeta, veamos qué tiene que decir el chupadores.
Welcome to the harborage, vestige. This is as comfortable a home as an old dried-up husk like myself could hope for.
¿Cómo lo encontraste?
Despite my blindness, nay, because of it, my other senses seem to have heightened. This place had the right smell about it.
Cuando apareciste ante mí en Puerto Carito hablaste de mi destino.
Indeed, but let us not get ahead of ourselves. Without an understanding of where we are bound, every road will get us nowhere. Before we truly understand our destination, we must speak of the past.
¿Una lección de historia?
Of a sort. I invite you to enter my mind and walk with me through visions of the past, that you might understand the events that brought us to this time, this moment.
Ok, vale, vamos a hacer eso. Nos pide que entremos en su memoria. Vamos a ver qué pasa.
Enter my mind, vestige, and walk with me through the shadows of past events.
Sigue al profeta, dice. Estamos en modo...
Follow me, vestige, and learn of the events that precipitated our current crisis.
Oye, ¿no tiene subtítulos esta cosa, güey?
My part in the story began when I awoke on the steps of the Abbey of the Moth Priests, with no memory of my prior life.
No.
The Moth Priests took pity upon me and brought me into their fold. I was weak and near death. It was there I first set eyes upon the Elder Scrolls and devoted my life to their study.
Ahí hay un Elder Scroll, mira.
The scrolls allowed me to glimpse the very fabric of reality, but each profound insight dimmed my vision and eventually left me permanently blinded to the light of the world.
Habla con el profeta, ¿ok?
The prophecies of the Elder Scrolls are a fluid, living thing. They are not fixed. At many points throughout history, the actions of heroic mortals have rewritten them.
¿Y eso qué tiene que ver conmigo, papá?
I only know that you are important, vestige. The scrolls reveal to me that your destiny is intertwined with that of the 5 companions.
Los 5 compañeros, qué pro se oye esa madre, ¿ve?
The 5 companions were a band of adventurers who sought out an ancient artifact called the Amulet of Kings.
El amuleto de reyes.
They hoped to use this artifact to persuade Akatosh, the dragon god, to accept their leader as one of the Dragonborn.
Los Dragonborn. ¿Dragonborn?
The Dragonborn are mortals destined for greatness, with the blood of the dragons in their veins. It is said that only a true Dragonborn can ignite the eternal dragon fires in the Imperial City.
¿Y quién era ese líder?
Baron Aquilarius, the son of Colobian Duke, who led a rebellion against the Emperor Leovic. and took the crown himself.
Varen
Alas,
Aquilarius.
Varen was not truly a dragonborn, as those who sit upon the ruby throne must be, in accordance with tradition.
Oh, continúa.
You have already heard enough babbling from this old blind fool. It is time you met the 5 companions yourself and witnessed their fate.
Ok, bye bye.
The first companion, Lyris Titanborn, daughter of giants, was the mightiest warrior in the service of the Emperor.
Oh.
Next, Abner Tharn, a powerful sorcerer and Grand Chancellor to the Imperial Elder Council.
Hechicero, guerrera.
The Red Guard Swordmaster, Sai Sahan, leader of the Imperial Dragon Guard.
Dragon Guard, ok.
The Imperial Emperor, Varen Aquilarius, who attempted to light the dragon fires and failed. And finally, Manamarco,
Ah, el puto que nos mató.
the King of Worms, a powerful necromancer, and your executioner. These were the 5 companions who set out from the Imperial City on an epic quest to recover the lost amulet of kings.
¿Cómo podría el amuleto de reyes convertir a Varen en un sangre de dragón?
Menimarco convinced Varen that the amulet could be used to perform a ritual that would rekindle the dragon fires. He claimed this would please Akatosh and entice him to adopt Varen as one of the Dragonborn.
¿Por qué querría Varen ser el dragón, el sangre de dragón?
By tradition, only the Dragonborn can lay claim to the Ruby Throne and rule as the one true Emperor by divine right. Varen conquered Cyrodiil and took the throne, but unless he became Dragonborn, he feared he'd always be thought of as a pretender.
Háblame de los otros compañeros.
Each of the 5 companions were chosen for their skill and courage, and each was given a special role to perform in the party. Who would you like to know more about?
Sangre Titán Lyris, pues es la que nos salvó, ¿no?
You've already met Lyris. She's a Nord warrior from the frozen lands of Skyrim to the north, and it is said that her family lineage contains the blood of giants. Varen chose her for her strength and her loyalty to be his personal bodyguard.
Ok, háblame de Sai Sahan.
Sai Sahan came from a long line of Red Guard swordmaster nobles. He was the leader of the Dragon Guard, the security detail of Varen and the Elder Council. While Lyris was Varen's bodyguard, Sai was charged with protecting the entire group.
Háblame de Abnur Tan.
The Therns are one of the most influential families in Cyrodiil. Abner, their patriarch, is the leader of the Elder Council, a powerful battle mage and a shrewd politician. With his council, Varen was able to seize the Imperial throne years before.
Ok. A ver qué hay de Manimarco.
Manamarco the traitor, the great enemy, the most powerful necromancer this world has ever known. His worm cult infiltrates and corrupts every corner of Tamriel. It was he who convinced Varen to perform the ritual you are about to witness.
¿Qué pasó cuando realizaron el ritual?
Disaster, war, and pestilence. A world brought to its knees. Now watch and see how one man's arrogance brought about the greatest threat our world has ever known.
Ok, bye bye. Ok, se supone que es aquí, ¿no? Mira, ahí viene.
There it is. The Dragonfire Brazier. Manimarco, you certain this will work?
It will work, my liege. The Amulet of Kings will rekindle the dragon fires and ensure your rightful place as Emperor. You have my word.
It better work, Manimarco, or you'll find your neck at the business end of my axe.
My lord, I wonder if you'd muzzle your half-giant pet. She really is annoying.
Enough, both of you. We are here to ensure my lord's rightful claim to the Ruby Throne.
Abner, begin the ritual. I have a destiny to fulfill. By the lighting of the dragon fires, I claim my rightful lineage. By the fires of creation, let me be reborn. By the will of Akatosh, I proclaim myself Dragonborn.
A la verga, qué pedo.
Baron Aquilarius, you are no heir to Alessia. You will pay for your sacrilege. The veil between Tamriel and Oblivion tears and splits asunder.
What's happening? The sky's opening up. This is bad. This is very bad. Ah!
This isn't supposed to happen. What's the meaning of this? Marco, what have you done?
Gullible fools! The veil between Oblivion and this world has been torn. My master, Moloch Baal, is free to claim Tamriel for his own.
Akatosh, forgive me! Have mercy on our souls!
Hostia, se los culiaron, güey.
The ritual tore the veil between Nairn and Oblivion, allowing Marco to begin stealing the souls his master needed to power the Dark Anchors and initiate the plane melt. Akatosh gave Alessia the Amulet of Kings as a symbol of his covenant with Nairn. So long as the amulet remained in the care of Alessia's heirs and the dragon fires remained lit, Tamriel would be protected from the Daedra.
Los Daedra, okay.
Marco tricked Varen into breaking the covenant, and the veil between Oblivion and Nairn was torn. The Elder Scrolls named this event the Soul Burst. It gave Moloch Baal the opportunity to disconnect the souls of Nairn from their hosts.
¿Y qué pasó con nosotros?
Varen was lost. In the chaos of the moment, Sai Sahan took the Amulet of Kings and fled. Leris was captured by Marco and delivered to Cold Harbor, the realm of Moloch Baal.
¿Y qué hay de Abnur, Tarn y Manimarco?
Tharn remains Chancellor of the Elder Council, and his daughter Clivio rules as Empress Regent. But the true power remains in the hands of Marco and his worm cult.
¿Y cómo acabaste en Puerto Gélido?
When I discovered the truth about the 5 companions, I made subtle inquiries, but apparently not subtle enough. Marco got word of my interests and abducted me. He took me to Cold Harbor, where I remained a prisoner until you freed me.
¿Te veían como una amenaza?
The truth is always a threat to evil men. Marco feared I would reveal his treachery, and if knowledge of Nairn's vulnerability were to become known, it could threaten his master's schemes. Moloch Baal does not favor loose ends. Walk with me.
Okay.
Long ago was written, so long as the Amulet of Kings was borne by Alessia's heirs, Tamriel would be protected from the forces of Oblivion. But the Soul Burst tore the veil between worlds and gave Moloch Baal the opportunity he desired. Moloch Baal's dark anchors pierced the twin veil and seek to draw Nairn into the depths of Cold Harbor. His terrible engines of destruction appearing all throughout Tamriel.
Hostia, tú. A la verga, güey.
If the Lord of Brutality and Domination is successful, he will merge our world and his own in a terrible plane melt. Few will survive the ordeal, and those that do will be enslaved for all eternity. And so it falls to us, Vestige. We must stop Moloch Baal and his dark anchors, or our world is doomed. And now history seems to have caught up with us. Shall we return to the harborage?
Okay.
As you say.
O sea, que esta es la historia principal, boludo. Mira tú.
And so it begins. The remainder of the story has yet to be written. It is your story now.
Me has dado mucho en qué pensar, papá.
And there is so much to do. But know this, you will not walk this path alone.
Entonces, ¿cuál es nuestro próximo paso?
We must grow in strength and in numbers. You will need more than the company of an old blind man to alter the course of history. We must assemble our own group of companions. The first you have already met.
¿Aliris?
Lyris sacrificed her own freedom to allow us to escape. She remains a prisoner in Cold Harbor. I must determine her precise location if we are to mount a rescue. That will take time.
Ok, ¿qué debería hacer mientras tanto?
Minamarco's agents leave a web of lies and deceit. They pit the races of Tamriel against one another and divert their attention from the real threat. Seek out these agents, wherever they can be found, and expose their lies.
Entonces son estos putos los que hacen en cada ciudad, en cada isla que hemos ido. Bueno, en las dos que hemos ido y completado al 100%, hemos desmantelado su base de operaciones.
Forgive me. Bringing you into my mind seems to have taken quite a toll on me. I must rest. I will contact you when the time is right. Until then, walk in the light, Vistage.
Ok. Nos ha dado un punto de experiencia, 425 oros. Y bueno, hay que dejarlo. Hay que dejarlo aquí al profeta. Así que vamos a retacharnos. Y bueno, ahora vamos a hacer las misiones de aquí de Glenumbra. Ok, estamos aquí, ¿vale? Entonces vamos a... aquí son estos dolmen. Oh, ok. Te lo marca aquí como... interesante, vale. Vamos a la ciudad y vamos a ver si aparece el perrito.
The time is now. Seek me by the cliffs outside Daggerfall.
Ok, eso fue muy rápido. Vale, vamos a rescatar a Lewis. Vale, bueno, esas son misiones de la historia principal y nos dan un punto de habilidad cada una, güey, qué chingón. Bastante suculento el asunto. Habla con el profeta. Vamos a hablar con el profeta. Hello, motherfucker.
It is good to see you again, and I do see you in my own way. You're a wound in time, a tear in reality that shouldn't exist and cannot long endure.
Bueno, yo también te quiero, güey. A ver, ¿por qué hablas con acertijos?
Fate speaks in riddles. Your fate was written in the scrolls long ago. It is entwined with the fate of the 5 companions. I have finally located Lyris Titanborn in Cold Harbor.
In Cold Harbor. Ok. Ha encontrado a Lyris. Ese es un avance muy bueno. ¿Está a salvo?
She works a terrible forge under the lash of the great deceiver, Molog Baal. Her soul is in great danger. You must go to her. I can manifest a gate to that dark realm, but you must go quickly.
Ok, abre las nalgas. Vamos a ver, qué pedo.
Tread carefully in Molog Baal's realm. You are important. The scrolls have so named you.
¿Qué le pasó a Lyris cuando escapamos de Puerto Heli?
After Lyris took my place in the Wailing Prison so that we might escape, the Daedra moved her to the Foundry of Woe. It is a place of torment and despair. She toils endlessly making weapons for the enemy.
Oh, ¿cómo sabes eso?
The god of schemes invaded my mind many times during my imprisonment. It was a tortuous experience, but by forcing his way into my mind, he inadvertently opened his own thoughts to me, and thus created a chink in his own armor.
¿A qué te refieres?
We are connected, he and I. With concentration, I can see through his eyes. He feels my presence, and it fills him with rage. When you enter the foundry to recover Lyris, I can keep his attention focused on me. He will be blind to you for a time.
¿Eso no es peligroso?
It will be a far greater danger for you to enter Cold Harbor without this distraction. It is Molog Baal's realm, and his power there is great. I will endeavor to distract him in this manner whenever you travel there.
Ok, bye bye. Oh, aquí está el portal. Ok, vamos a ir. Un Audición de la desdicha, miramos. Ok. Ok. Habla con Lewis. Pero de mientras vamos a vaciar todo este pedo, ¿vale? Lo que no entiendo es cómo hay limones aquí, güey. Se supone que es el infierno. Y hay limones, güey. En fin. Afortunadamente todavía son un poco débiles. Afortunadamente, güey. Lo que estoy previendo es cuando realmente ya esté en nivel chido, güey. Porque yo creo que la misión principal avanza. ¡Hola! Cuando la misión principal avance más, yo creo que cuando nos enfrentemos a Molak Bal. Mira, hay limones, what the fuck, man. Bueno, son 132 de experiencia. ¿Cuánto tenemos que subir de nivel? A la verga, 32,000, güey. Ok, supongo que entonces hay que completar misiones para que nos den experiencia así de golpe de putazo. Vale, por aquí no hay nada. Aquí hay un... Ok, aquí estos güeyes están así como zombies. Todos paralizados, güey. Bueno, ya sabemos que Lewis está aquí. Pero bueno, ya saben que me gusta buscar aquí cosas. Vale, vamos a hablar con ella.
You're alive. Are you really here, or is this another trick?
It's me.
Then he's still alive. Thank the gods. But you can't stay. You have to leave before they find you here.
La verdad es que me han mandado por ti, así que no me voy a ir. Okay, lo pondremos de este lado.
You don't understand. They've done something to me. I can't leave.
¿A qué te refieres, Niga?
It's hard to describe. My memories, my feelings, they've been fragmented, ripped apart. And all the fragmented pieces have been locked away in different parts of the foundry.
Ok, pues lo recuperaremos.
Tried. The Daedra took everything. My willpower, my courage, my sense of self. I'm an empty shell. And the fragments are reflections of my worst fears and most painful memories. I can't. I don't think I can face them.
Pues lo haremos juntos, vamos.
I'll do my best. Lead on.
Ven, hija de puta, yo te protejo.
These lost souls are barely aware of their humanity. The guards don't even beat them anymore.
¿En serio? ¿Lewis está pegando? Bueno, peleando con los puños, negro. Vale, por acá que tenemos. Oh, un paisaje con muchas islas flotantes. Oh my godness. Mira qué bien se ven estas madres, o sea.
This can't be. It looks like my childhood home in Skyrim. My parents' graves. My mother died in childbirth. My father was distant, cold. I think he blamed me for my mother's death. I ran off to become a mercenary when I was 16. I never saw my father again. He was murdered by an old enemy. Is that you?
Hostia.
Bleed, you bastard! Die like the monster you are! Your mind and soul are already ours! Abandon your pathetic rescue!
Who are you? Why does Lyris walk with you?
Estoy aquí para ayudarla. ¿Tú quién eres?
In life, I was Gyalda, father to Lyris. My spirit was torn from its rest and brought to this foul place. The Daedra forced me to experience my own murder again and again. I thought my torment would never end.
Te estaba utilizando para mantener a Lyris encadenada a este lugar.
I don't understand. Lyris was always a free spirit. Why would my presence bind her here?
Okay.
Lyris, is this true, child?
You were always so cold. So distant. My mother died giving me life. It was my fault. I should never have been born.
Lyris, look at me. The blood of giants flows through my veins. Your mother was a Nord. I gave her my seed without thought for her safety. That's why she died. Not because of you, child. Because of me.
I thought you blamed me. You couldn't even look at me, Papa.
Do you not see? When I looked at you, I saw her face. I loved her, child. Just as I love you. More than life itself. We cannot change the past, nor should we cling to it. You must not let these feelings haunt you. Let them go. Let me go.
I love you too, Papa. Rest now. Be at peace. He's gone. Come on, let's get out of here.
Okay.
This place is a labyrinth of hopelessness built to compound the misery of those who labor here.
Pues el tamaño del Lyris, o sea, ve que ni le llega al hombro, boludo. Alivia la soledad de Lyris. Oh. ¿Ese se puede arreglar? ¿Qué es esto, boludo? ¿Qué? Seguramente que pelotudos. Oh, tenemos su armadura. Tenemos que juntar su armadura, negro. Bueno, pero si te atoras.
Did you get all the pieces?
Yeah, I stashed them in the footlockers all around camp. I bet the commander makes her run 50 laps this time.
¿Por qué hay maíz aquí, güey? Ok, lo sabía. Aquí hay negros. Ok, supongo que hay que encargarse de ellos de forma pacífica, ¿ok? Me falta uno. Ok, entonces ya investigamos acá. Aquí está la última parte, yo creo. Encuentra la armadura de Lyris. Ahora entrégale la armadura a Lyris.
Did you find something?
Creo que esta armadura te pertenece.
I can't believe it. This armor is who I am. It's what I am. A warrior without her armor is like a bear without claws.
Exactamente lo que acabas de decir. Póntela.
Excellent. I'm ready.
Hostia. Se le ve chida la armadura a Laris. Es semigigante la vieja. Bueno. Ya tienes armadura legendaria, ¿verdad? Vale, vámonos por acá a ver qué hay.
Watch your step. All the mining has made these tunnels unstable.
Ah, bueno, me ha caído una piedra. But not today. Venga. Buen chingadazo me dio este puto ahí. Oh, genial, aquí no hay nada.
It's good to be back in my...
Vale. Corral de Clanfiers. Ok, supongo que aquí va a haber daedras fuertes.
Abner Thorn, you traitorous bastard. I should have expected to find you here.
Don't be a fool, Titanborn. I'm trying to help you. Your hatred poisons you. Warriors are like steel. When you lose your temper, you lose your worth.
Help me. You betrayed us all, then went back to licking Manny Marco's boot before the smoke cleared.
I did what I had to do. And as a show of my good intentions, I have a gift for you. But be warned, Cold Harbor will not give it up easily.
Is that... Sure as bones it is. Vestige, that's my battle axe.
¿Por qué me dice vestigio? Se oye muy culero. Soy...
Thirsty for Daedric blood, old friend?
Okay.
My axe. Oh, it feels good to have it back. It's part of me. Losing it was like losing an arm.
¿Por qué Tarn trataría de ayudarte?
I don't know. I don't trust him and I never will. But it's odd. The blind hatred I felt when I saw him. I could have strangled him with my bare hands. But now... I think he was right. That hatred was poisoning me.
¿Y ahora cómo te sientes?
Better. Stronger. Almost whole again. Isn't that strange? I feel powerful enough to take on Umaril the Unfeathered himself. I feel like a warrior again.
¿Y ahora?
We're not done yet. We need to keep moving forward. The passage is blocked by a rock slide. But now that I have my axe back, I might be able to break through it.
Ok, vamos a checar.
Stand back. No damn pile of pebbles is gonna stop me now.
No mames. Oh, es un
So many Daedric beasties, so little time. We need to keep moving.
Ah, es un guarda. Soy una chulada de tanque, mi hermano.
I almost feel like myself.
Oh, el inventario lleno. Ok, hay que sacar a la petarda. Aquí está, luz mía.
Can I help you?
Yes, necesito venderte cosas. Nice, ahora vete. Perfectísimo, vale. ¿Cuánto ahora tenemos? 4700. Todavía no nos alcanza para 10 pots más. Es un gordo. En la piedra, güey. Bueno, no pasa nada, vámonos. Alright. Ganzúas.
Did you hear that? It sounded like... No. It couldn't be.
Ok, al parecer Leroy ha encontrado algo aquí. A ver, veamos. Hostia, hay un pelotudo ahí.
What's happened to you? What have they done?
Lyris. Lyris. I can see you. Are you really there?
Sai, it's me. We're seeing some kind of vision of you. Do you know where you are?
I don't know. They're torturing me. They want the Amulet of Kings. Want me to tell them where it's hidden. But I haven't broken. Not yet.
Sai, you need to hold on. We're going to find you. I'll make sure of it. We'll find you. Somehow we'll get you out of there. Sai? Sai! No! Bring him back, you bastards!
Hostia, tú.
That was no trick. That was Sai Sahan.
¿Estás de acuerdo con eso?
Sai's a friend. Maybe my best friend. We need to find him and get him out of there.
Tiene que haber alguna forma de encontrar dónde lo retienen. Hay que ver al profeta, yo creo.
We need to tell the prophet about this. He'll know what to do. But first, we need to find a way out of here. I don't care what else they throw at us. Nothing's going to keep me from helping Sai.
Vale, vámonos. ¡Fuera! Vámonos. A ver. Pedernal. Genial, encontramos un pedernal, güey. Bueno, let's go. No puedo montar aquí, ¿verdad? Puta madre. Aquí hay cosas, pero no, creo que no se pueden agarrar, ¿no? O sea, a ver. Sí, aquí hay una. Por lo que veo son objetos de nivel bajo, güey. Estoy encontrando recetas, eso me está gustando. Pero... ok, crisol del terror. Hostia, eso suena mal. Oh, shit.
Something's wrong. All the doubt, the fear, the loneliness.
Oye,
It's
¿no
all
se
coming back.
supone que en Skyrim yo obtuve la masa de Molak Bal?
Let's go.
Hice pacto con los Daedra y obtuve su masa en una misión, ahora que me acuerdo. Se me estoy acordando porque mira, esa masa que tiene, yo la obtuve en Skyrim. Ok, antes de eso vamos a Vale, ahí está.
It's the source of all my fears. I can hear it whispering to me, taunting me. Myself from a distance. Disconnected. Now, this is the best I've felt in years. Like I've been reborn. And I owe it all to you. Thank you. Let's get out of here.
Bueno.
We need to rescue Sai. And we've got a world to save.
Pues al parecer no hay nada por aquí. Matamos muy rápido al elefante. La verdad lo tanqueamos bastante bien. ¡Se refugio! Observa el intercambio. Oh.
Yes, Prophet, I'm fine. The vestige freed my mind from the Daedra's control.
Thank the divines. Your loss would have thrown all into chaos.
They won't take me again. Not alive, at least. Prophet, Manimarco captured Sai Sahan. He's torturing him to find out where the Amulet of Kings is hidden. We have to rescue him.
Habla con el negro. Vale, vamos a hablar.
You brought Lyris back, and largely intact from the look of her.
Ha pasado por mucho, la verdad.
And she will need time to recover. One does not leave such a place unscarred.
Hemos visto una proyección de Sai Sahan.
What did he say? Did Sai tell you where he is being held?
No lo sabe, Manimarco lo está torturando.
Then we must locate him before Manimarco forces him to reveal the amulet's hiding place.
¿Cómo va a ayudarnos el amuleto de Reyes?
As you saw in my visions, the amulet's misuse ripped a hole in the barrier that protects Tamriel from the forces of oblivion. That damage must be undone, and the amulet is the key. But to find the amulet, we must first locate Sai Sahan.
¿Cómo puede ayudar?
For now you must leave me to my meditation. I must set my mind to the task of locating Sai Sahan. Until then, embrace the unknowable. The drops of water cannot know themselves to be a river, yet the river flows on.
Una última cosa, ¿por qué Molakbal le dejó a Lyris la posibilidad de escapar?
Perhaps it was simply arrogance. Perhaps it was all part of his grand scheme. Who can know the logic of a Daedric prince? I will call upon you again when the time is right. Farewell, Vestige.
Ok, sello de la familia Sangre Titán. Tu inventario está lleno, la puta que los parió. A ver, no sé, mía, vení para acá.
Care to bargain?
Care to bargain? Vale, ahora sí. Ok, ahora fuera.
Yes.
Lyris is safe. Perhaps it was simply...
Completamos la misión. Hija de gigantes. Un punto de habilidad. Nos dieron un anillo. No, no puede ser. A ver, ¿en qué parte está este? En el de la izquierda. Perfecto. Ok, no tenemos nada para ligar, ¿verdad? Banda de toque de Nech. Creo que sí ya, pero bueno. Tenemos que deconstruir estas madres. Crónicas de los 5 compañeros. Un librillo por ahí. Hablamos con Leres.
You pulled me from the pits of oblivion. I owe you a debt of honor, small one. And a Titan-born pays her debts.
Ok, ¿cómo era vivir en la fundición?
It's a wretched place. A haunt of cowards, traitors, and lost souls. And Daedra. Their vile spells violated my mind. Forced me to doubt myself, to disobey my own will. They'll pay for that. And pay dearly.
¿Cuál es nuestro siguiente procedimiento?
After the soul burst, one of the 5, Sai Sahan, fled with the Amulet of Kings. According to the Prophet, it's the only object in the world that can repair the tear in the veil between Tamriel and Oblivion.
Ok, ¿cómo puede el amuleto hacer eso?
I'm no mage. I'm a warrior. I have no knowledge of such things. My skill is with a blade, as Manamarco will discover when I remove his head from his narrow shoulders.
Huevo.
Yes, I'll be fine now. I know it sounds strange, but I knew you would come. I had faith in you. I still do. I hope we can be good friends.
Ok, aquí preveo tijeretazo, pero bueno. Bye bye. It is time to go. Pues ya cuántos puntos de habilidad tienen. 8 puntos de habilidad que no hemos subido. Herrería somos nivel 6, vale. Pues ahí los vamos a seguir guardando. Honestamente, con las habilidades que voy teniendo ahorita, no tengo necesidad de más. Vámonos a Glenumbra. Vamos a deconstruir objetos.
There you are, Vestige.
What the fuck?
Come to the harborage. We must speak.
¿Otra vez? Ok, otra misión de la principal, vale, no importa, no importa. A ver, vamos a ver si tenemos que deconstruir algunas cosas de las telas. Vaya que sí. Vale, me parece excelente. Vámonos. Se acabó el efecto del pan. Puta madre. Ok, ahorita nos chingamos otro panecillo. Recuerdo... Uff. ¿En serio? ¿Será conveniente de construir esto? Yo creo que sí, porque no lo ocupamos, man. Lamento que tengamos que construir el amuleto, pero... Vale. Habiendo deconstruido esto, vámonos acá. Según esto no tiene nada que reconstruir. Escarpes de la verdad. Vale. What the fuck? Pinche. Me cae que cuando se desconecta el OBS... Bueno, vamos a ver qué misión ahora nos pone el profeta, ¿vale? estamos de regreso. Vamos a ver.
My father taught me this song. Pretty, isn't it? I guess I'm feeling a little homesick.
God, you are safe. Good fortune did not abandon us entirely.
¿Qué pasa?
Despite many days of meditating and scrying, Sai Sahan's whereabouts still elude me. The projection that you witnessed in the Foundry of Woe showed him to be in great peril. If we are to find him, I will need your help, Vestige.
¿Qué puedo hacer?
Though Sai remains hidden from my sight, Lyris brings news that an agent of the enemy lurks in Daggerfall. Fear is on the lips of the people. Darkness walks among them. Even a blind man can sense it. It is the hand of Menamarco.
Ok, ¿cómo puede ayudarnos eso?
If it is truly an agent of Menamarco's worm cult, it may provide us with a clue that will hasten our search. Seek this agent, but tread carefully. The worm cult is a cult of necromancy, and the undead are fearsome opponents.
Ok, ¿cómo puedo encontrar ese espía?
Venture to Daggerfall. Speak to Old Maid Maxell and Husnia the mercenary. It was on their lips that Lyris first heard murmurs of trouble lurking in the shadows. Locate this agent of evil. Return with any personal effects they carry with them.
Ok, encontraré algo. Investiga en Daggerfall, o sea, donde estamos ahorita. Ok, perfecto. Entonces ya creo que no nos va a interrumpir el negro este. Vámonos. Dice que hablemos con 2 criadas. Ok, vamos a ver. Vale, eso está en... Ah, pues mira, de hecho están aquí cerquita, ¿vale?
What do you want?
¡Oh, el perrito! El perrito, a ver. El perro gime ansiosamente. ¿De qué se trata? El perro mira a la carretera abajo y luego da vuelta a ti como si quisiera que lo siguieras. Sigue al perro, perfecto, vamos. Sangre y luna creciente, ok. Ojalá me den al perrito negro.
Fool, your interference will not be tolerated.
Ok, salió un negro de la nada. Lista de compra del mercado de Daggerfall. Dice Grocer, 3 Blood Orange, Taylor, Crescent Emblem Cloak, Floris Black Roses with Thorns. Ah, pobrecito perrito, creo que este era su amo. Vale, vamos a tener que hablar con algunas personas. A ver qué tienen que decir las muy sinvergüenzas. Tienda de carpintería, me lleva el cara de verga. Ok. Ahora que lo pienso, ¿puedo reparar aquí mi armadura? Por 58 oros, una puta ganga. Este güey.
Sharp, pointed, makes it clear.
Básicamente, pues es un lugar de...
Looking to buy.
A ver aquí.
Welcome, friend. You can't get better fruits or vegetables anywhere in Daggerfall. I guarantee it.
Encontré esta lista. ¿Tienes 3 naranjas de sangre?
Look, I don't want any trouble. That's a phrase used by the King's intelligence network. It means someone's going to get killed. I don't want to know anything more. Just leave me out of this.
¿La red de espionaje del rey?
You know, the eyes and ears of Daggerfall? That's how King Casimir keeps track of what's going on in the city. But you didn't hear about it from me.
Tengo algunas frases más sobre las que preguntar.
I said leave me alone. Take your questions and go. I'm not involved in this. This sounds like something that Roy would want to know about.
¿Quién es Roy?
Damn persistent, aren't you? Roy's a friend. I trust him. People I don't know, I don't trust. And I don't know you.
Cuenta más de lo que haces.
I sell the best fruits and vegetables in Daggerfall. Lots of people come by, I talk, and I listen. Then I talk to my friends, like Roy.
Ok, chinga tu madre entonces. Vamos a ver a qué por aquí.
Just because I'm Ultima doesn't mean I support...
Ok. Diane Descent.
Flowers for sale. A posy to gain a sweetheart's favor, perhaps?
Hoy no, he encontrado un cuerpo en el agua cerca del medio del lugar. Llevaba esta lista.
Oh, that's a pity. Well, now this is a mess.
¿A qué te refieres?
I'm taking a chance here. Sometimes I hear strange things, like what's on that note. Black roses with thorns. I've heard whispers of dark nature magic. That's just the kind of thing Roy, your dead man, would be interested in.
¿Cómo se involucró Roy en todo esto?
With the note? I don't know. That's just what Roy did. He would find out things. Daggerfall has many eyes and ears. After all, information is cheaper than war.
Ok, bye-bye. Ok, ahora dice, habla con el sastre. ¿Dónde coño está el sastre?
Interested in a set of new clothes? Something in silk, perhaps? No one ever leaves my shop empty-handed.
Estoy buscando una capa con una media luna como emblema.
I'm afraid those aren't for sale. The crescent moon is the heraldry of the Casimir family, the rulers of Daggerfall.
¿Por qué escribiría un hombre muerto eso en una nota?
Rugged fellow had a dog? That's Roy. Well, that was Roy. I'm sorry he's dead, but I'm not surprised. If you figure out what Roy knew and who killed him, I'm sure someone will reward you. It's also a good way to get yourself killed.
Cuéntame más sobre Roy.
Roy was a good man, loyal to Daggerfall. People trusted him. Even that old dog loved him.
Roy y tú erais buenos amigos?
I guess. I liked Roy. He watched out for the merchants around here. And in exchange, we helped Roy. I listened and let Roy know what people were saying. If we ever told him something important, Roy made sure the right people were informed.
Ok, descubrí el significado de todos los objetos de la lista. ¿Dónde debería informar esto?
If a crime has been committed, talk to Captain Arison. It's his job to keep the city safe, so he's as good a choice as any. He's usually by the great stairs behind the Mages Guild. He likes to keep an eye on the approach to the castle.
Ok. Pues al parecer no me voy a quedar con el perrito. Aunque se ve que está allá arriba, ok.
Move along, citizen. Move along.
Asesino de la espina sangrienta, negro. ¿Por qué me atacan asesinos, boludo?
What do you want?
Welcome to Daggerfall. Move along.
Tengo información de Roy.
Roy, where is he? Why did he send a stranger in his place?
Roy está muerto. Encontré esta nota en su cuerpo.
Dead. Mara's hands. Let me look at that note. It's our code, all right. Someone who uses dark nature magic is planning to assassinate King Casimir. But who's behind this? I need to know more.
¿Puedo obtener más información?
Just don't try to play me for a fool. But with Roy dead, I don't seem to have much of a choice. Talk to Grenna Grakush at the Rosy Lion Inn. If Roy was onto something, she'll know what to do. Betray us and, well, she'll still know what to do.
Ok, hablaré con Grenna. Ok. Sangre y luna creciente.
Crime is not tolerated here, nor will you be.
For the Knights of the King!
Ok, vamos a ver lo de la misión principal.
Fool, your interference will not be tolerated.
Otro pendejo, mira.
If you have anything suspicious to report, talk to Captain Arson or Lieutenant Dubois.
You're new to Daggerfall, aren't you? I know everyone in town.
¿Has visto más foresteros en la ciudad?
I don't like to gossip, but there's been an Imperial vagrant nosing around for the past few weeks. Suspicious-looking fellow. I actually saw him picking through the trash outside the castle a few weeks ago. I've no idea where he is now.
¡Oh, la puta que lo parió! Espera, ¿dónde conseguía yo lo de la habilidad persuasión, güey? Creo que era en el gremio de luchadores. A ver, hay que buscar el gremio de luchadores, diga. A ver, Abnortan. Altar de Mara. Aquí está, güey. Gremio de luchadores, niga. Vamos a... Ah, pues está cerquita, güey. Ah, pues es aquí, boludo.
What do you want?
Vamos a... ¿Cómo se llama? A unirnos a esta madre, güey. Aquí está Leres, pero... No lo sé, Rick.
You look like you could have.
It's been so long since I was in the field. The sounds of battle.
¿Cómo pija obtenía lo de esta madre, güey?
I'm sorry, I'm dry with...
Ok, esta es la maestra del gremio. Quizás tendremos que hablar entonces con el niga este.
Welcome to the Fighters Guild.
Aquí está.
You look like the capable sort. Have you come to answer the Guildmaster's challenge?
¿Reto?
The Worthy Crusade of the Fighters Guild. Surely you've heard of it. We have a new Guildmaster and a new singular purpose. Why don't we talk about it for a moment?
Suena bien, hablemos del gremio de luchadores.
I can tell we'll be drawing blades together soon enough. Now, what can I tell you?
¿De qué cruzada estás hablando?
Our new Guildmaster is an Argonian named Sees All Colors.
Sees All Colors.
She has us all hunting down the Daedra and their dark anchors. You might have seen them already. Enormous chains fall from the sky. Plagues of Daedra boil out to lay waste to the countryside.
¿Qué gano a cambio?
Excellent question. We train our members in special techniques, and the higher-ups are always looking for motivated members to help with special projects. You never know when the council will come looking for more hands.
¿Qué le pasó al anterior maestro?
Guildmaster Jofnir passed away very suddenly. Always thought he'd die with a blade in his hand. Instead, he passed in his sleep, called to Sovngarde by his ancestors. We all miss him. But in short order, Colors has proven to be a very able leader.
¿No sois parte de la milicia del convenio?
We only raise our blades in service to the guild. We're neutral in the war between the three alliances. Some of us follow the Lion Banner and King Emmerich, of course. But every race, every creed, belongs under the guild hall's roof.
A ver, tienda. Ah. Okay.
Ha! I can tell our new guildmaster is an excellent. And let me welcome you as an associate of the Fighters Guild. Get out there and take the fight to the Daedra. You're in luck too. Sees All Colors herself is here, upstairs. She often has tasks for new recruits. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Vale, se supone que ya tengo hermoso. No, ladrón, luchadores, aquí está. No, a ver, este es para intimidación, ok. Entonces, ¿cuál era era el de persuasión, güey? ¿Acaso era el de magos? Puta madre, entonces hay que ir a... Ok, vamos a ver el de magos. Es este, ¿no? Ok.
But if I formed the lattice clockwise... Oh, no, that would cause an enormous explosion.
Uy, la puta que los parió, aquí hay un chingo de cosas para leer, güey. Carpintería aumentado rango 10. La música, baby, la música. Contrato de la casa Ravenwatch. Sastrería o rango 12. Que es la misma pendejada. Balaste.
If you want to join the Mages Guild, please see the Magister.
Con el maestre. Esto ya lo leí. Ok, vamos a ver arriba antes de ver qué pedo, porque aquí hay claramente hay dos misiones. Ah, mira qué más. Expedición del Orden del Ojo.
Finally! I was beginning to think you'd never show up here.
Vano Galerión, ok.
Glad to see that my calculations and speculations proved correct. I assumed you'd eventually show up here, and as usual, the great mage was right. Now, come closer. We have much to discuss, you
¿De
and
qué querías hablarme?
I recently received a message that was apparently meant for you, from an oracle. It came to me in a most unsettling manner. Anyway, I determined the chances of meeting you here, and there you are. Saves me the trouble of crafting a message stone.
Háblame de este mensaje.
Well, I was about to portal to Alinor for a proper meal, but since you're here now, we might as well discuss that message. It came from Mariv, an oracle of the weird. I usually avoid soothsayers, but Mariv possesses a genuine talent.
¿Y este oráculo me menciona a mí específicamente?
Down to the last syllable. Her predictions are open to interpretation, but her words made me uneasy. A web of trouble. The island that went away. 3 dark princes. And your name. After that, she stopped responding to my projections.
¿Qué significa todo esto?
It means you need to find the oracle and make sure she's all right. I enchanted a small boat to take you to an isolated part of Glenumbra, near her last known location. And take this medallion of summoning. Use it to call upon me if the... As it so happens, the great mage knows a great deal about a great many things. What else can I tell you before you go?
Ok, a ver, háblame del barco.
Surely you can puzzle that one out on your own. It will take you exactly where I told it to go. But the magic isn't permanent. Best get a move on. You don't want to be on that tiny boat in the middle of the ocean when the... Give you the... What? Do you think I have a boat in my pocket? That it folds up and fits in your backpack? Ridiculous! It's nearby on the docks. I'll mark the location on your map.
¿Qué era lo de que debo hacer con el medallón?
I did get the name the Oracle provided me with right, didn't I? I've magicked the medallion so that you can use it to call me to your location, provided the need is great and I'm not otherwise occupied. Be sure to save it for a special occasion.
¿Por qué te inquietó el mensaje?
Uneasy? I don't believe that's the word I used. Nevertheless, her prophetic verses tend to be loquacious and hauntingly beautiful. This one was... terse. It mentioned trouble of some sort, a vanishing island and dark princes, probably Daedra.
Entonces, ¿qué significa todo esto?
Well, trouble could mean almost anything, though nothing good. The island could refer to Artaeum, the home of the Sigic Order. It disappeared more than 300 years ago. And I have heard rumors about some sort of Daedric alliance.
¿Y por qué me menciona a mí específicamente?
You'll have to take that up with the Oracle. I suppose you figured into her vision, or whatever it is that spawns her prognostications. If this message came from anyone else, I'd say it was some sort of ruse. Mariv, however, is the genuine article.
Okay, háblame de ella.
Oracle Mariv belongs to the Weird, a sisterhood of witches that revere the natural world.
Hostia.
Mariv started receiving visions at a young age. Over the years, she has provided the Mages Guild and the Sigic Order with warnings we could act upon.
¿Qué tipo de advertencias?
The usual sorts of dire predictions. Most recently, Mariv foresaw the deaths of Kings Fulbert and Tamlin.
Hostia.
She has an unusual knack, an ability to see into other realms as well as into possible futures. Makes her useful to the Sigic Order.
Si piensas que el oráculo está en peligro, ¿por qué no la trajiste aquí?
Believe me, I tried. Mariv has always been a loner, even more so than her fellow Wirises. She said she had more to do and that you would come to save her. So get to it! Go save the Oracle! Then get her to tell you more about her vision.
Ok, nada que ver con lo de... el maestre mago. A ver, vamos a ver aquí. ¿Es este güey?
There is much more I can teach you. What else do you hope to learn from me?
Oh, esto es para los trabajos. Ok. Acreditarme.
Welcome to the Mages Guild.
Aquí está.
Is there something I can help you with?
Me gustaría saber más sobre el gremio.
Oh, good. We're always on the lookout for new members. We're lore keepers across the face of Tamriel. Guild members seek out books, tomes, and ancient scrolls in their travels. Perhaps you'd like to join.
Hablemos sobre el gremio de los magos.
Always a pleasure to speak with another knowledge seeker. Guildmaster Vanus will be pleased.
¿Qué puedes contarme sobre el gremio de magos?
We're book hunters, of a sort. We seek out new information, capture it in our libraries, and make copies for distribution across Tamriel. The Guild doesn't care about battlefields or boundaries, just knowledge and the acquisition of new
libros de
tomes.
Shalidor, ¿no? ¿No estáis afiliados al convenio de Daggerfall?
We're neutral in the war between the three alliances. While many of us in Daggerfall follow the Lion Banner, when we're on Guild business, we kneel to no king or queen. That's why you'll see members of every race in our halls.
¿Qué gana a cambio?
We provide training in unique spells and abilities only available to members. And from time to time, projects crop up for those with an adventuresome spirit.
Mencionaste
You may end up working with the Guildmaster himself.
Ok, a ver.
Vanus Galarian, one of the founding members of this august body, still holds the proud title of Guildmaster, overseeing every guild hall in Tamriel. He works with other ranking members such as Tellinger the Artificer to ensure our future success.
Ok, estoy preparado para unirme.
Excellent! Allow me to welcome you as a student of the Guild. I suggest you begin by talking to Velost, our mistress of Incunabula. She's at the back of the hall and often has tasks for new recruits. Good luck.
Ok, completamos la misión. Y tenemos... aquí está. Ah, huevo, te permite persuadir, güey. Ah, qué chingonería, niga. A ver, entonces, ¿cuáles son las habilidades de los magos? Meteorito. Luz de mago. Entropía. Runa de fuego y equilibrio. Ok, vale. Vale. Bueno, ya podemos persuadir, que eso es lo que buscaba. Esta era la pendeja que nos daba las tareas, ¿verdad?
Yes, that's just in line with the third law of arcanodynamics.
Vale. Uf, tenemos muchísimas cosas que hacer aquí. Voy a hacer lo de esta madre del profeta. Ya podemos persuadir a la chupaortas. Vení.
You're new to deck. I don't like to
Persuadimos.
Oh, you're too kind. You make me blush. Come to think of it, I did see him a few days later on the south side of town. He was with another man, very thin and pale, almost sickly.
Ok. Ahora hay que ir a hablar con la otra, con Usnilla. A ver, ¿estará por aquí? El león rosado. Oh.
No home. There are deals to be...
Ah, decoradora de interiores. Mira vos.
Sway as we kiss. A graceful shape I heave up.
Esta es otra, Felande de Mar. Oye, es que aquí hay cosa de misiones que estoy cagándome, güey. Ah, es una casa aquí adentro, boludo. Este pelotudo, ¿quién es? Aquí está, mira, Usnilla. A ver, vení.
Who's this now? I bet you've got a wild tale or two to share.
Espera que me contes una historia sobre un forastero en el pueblo, a lo mejor.
Present company excluded? Well, there was a dodgy-looking Imperial hanging out in a doorway near Southgate Alley this morning. He was eyeballing everyone who happened by. Seemed like a cut purse looking for an easy mark, if you ask me.
Objetivo fácil, pareces experta en robos. Puede que hasta seas cómplice.
Now, wait a second. Are you with the City Watch? Listen, I'm out of that line of work. You want to arrest somebody? That Imperial's your man. I saw him slip into a house right by the South Gate with another shady-looking character. Arrest them!
Ok, perfecto. Su puta madre, hay cantidad de misiones aquí que voy a cagar. Ok, a ver, segundo piso, ¿qué hay? Hostia puta, que aquí hay. Güey, neta que los que se les ocurrió hacer este Elder... Oh, mira. Has encontrado un libro de historia aquí, güey. Por eso siempre es bueno esta madre. Ya más me quedaré ver lo de robar, güey. Pero no quiero ser un templario ladrón. Mira que hay otra pelotuda con otra misión aquí arriba. No, güey, qué mentira, güey. Ok. Vale, vamos a ir haciendo una por una. Afortunadamente estamos explorando y viendo dónde recuperar misiones. Ahorita nos estamos centrando en la de la historia principal, güey. ¿Ok? Ok, nos vamos a montar en esta parte. Registra el edificio de la puerta sur. Vale. Acá, güey. Ah, pues está cerca de esta mano. Vale, vamos. Es aquí. Casa de Bachel. Ah, aquí ya habíamos entrado, güey. Aquí ya habíamos entrado, negros. Vara de destrucción. ¿Llegará el día en el que podamos encontrar una tienda que nos compre las cosas robadas? Puede ser, ¿eh? Retiro del gusano, mira vos. Mira, Manimarco fue expulsado por... ¡Oh, my God! Bueno, pero si seré pelotudo, hay trampas por donde sea. Oh, por cada muerte me sube el nivel de gremio de ladrones. Mira tú. La puta que los parió, güey. Cosechadora de ser experta. Vale, es por acá. Vamos a ver cómo está el mapa. Ok, no está tan grande. Sí, mira, cada muerte de estos cabrones nos sube ¿cuánto de puntos de gremio de ladrones? De luchadores. Ah, por cada muerto es un punto negro. Qué chingonería. Ok. Anillo de peltre de reducción de coste de magia. ¿Por qué me están dando cosas de magos, güey? Y claramente soy un guerrero. Bueno, templaria.
I'll never leave this place alive.
¿Es en serio que este güey se apellidaba Aldimión? Ok, vale. Pues tenemos que tomar un objeto entonces de aquí. Orbe de disertación, dice.
What is the meaning of this interruption? Why have you contacted me?
Hostia, qué pedo. Este es el mago.
This is Abner Tharn. The Master and I are very busy. This had better be important. Wait a moment. I don't know your face. Identify yourself immediately. Yes, your report, you insipid twit. What, did you contact me by accident?
Perdóname, my lord, pero escuché algo que podría ser de su interés.
Well, out with it. I don't have all day. Your disguise is terrible, by the way. You look like a character from a bad adventure novel.
Alguien ha estado preguntando a los lugareños sobre un guardia rojo llamado Sai-Sahan.
Are they? I didn't think that Redguard has-been had a single friend left. Not in this world, at any rate. Never fear. Sai-Sahan is safely locked away. Even if they were to discover his location, attempting a rescue would be suicide.
¿Sabes dónde está?
Of course I do. But I'm not in the habit of revealing vital secrets to insipid lackeys. Now be gone. And if you contact me again without good reason, I shall contact your cell commander and have you properly thrashed for your ineptitude.
Thank you, my lord. Ok, este es el puto maguete. Oh, hijos de puta. Vale. Vaya chupañongas, negro. Vaya chupañongas. What the fuck, ¿dónde voy? Acá. Ah, bueno. Ok, ahora tenemos que regresar al refugio. Ah, ahora sí. Oh, mira, podemos robar otra vez. Perfecto. El siguiente este.
You've returned. What have you found?
Los adeptos utilizan esos orbes como este para comunicarse.
Abnathan shows his face again. I get the sense that he might have a larger part to play in the coming events, but for good or ill, I cannot say. Leave the orb with me. I shall be able to use it to locate Sai-Sahan.
Okay, good. What we
Hold a moment. Come here. We need to talk.
A ver, ¿te quieres, hija?
I heard you and the Prophet talking about Abner Tharn.
Ajá.
Didn't the Prophet tell you the story of the 5 companions?
Me mostró una visión sobre ellos, pero me gustaría saber qué piensas.
I don't know where to start. There's so much to tell.
Háblame de
We were
los 5.
chosen by Emperor Varen to join him on a quest to recover a lost artifact called the Amulet of Kings. The 5 included Varen, myself, a red guard named Sai-Sahan, Abner Tharn, and the traitor, Manimarco.
A ver, Manimarco.
You only know him as the man who killed you and stole your soul. But back then, he was Emperor Varen's most trusted advisor. It was Manimarco who convinced Varen to search for the Amulet of Kings.
¿Por qué necesitaría el amuleto?
Varen wasn't a true Dragonborn Emperor. He didn't share Alessia's bloodline. Manimarco said the amulet could change all that. He said he could use it to perform a ritual that would turn Varen into a true Dragonborn.
¿Qué pasó después?
It took us more than 2 years, but we finally recovered the amulet and returned to Cyrodiil to perform the ritual. Manimarco set us up. The ritual caused a violent explosion of magical energy. We lost Varen. Sahan and I were declared outlaws.
¿Y luego qué?
Manimarco convinced the Elder Council to recognize Abner Tharn's daughter Clivia as Empress Regent. But Manimarco was the true power behind the throne. Sahan and I went into hiding. There was a bounty on our heads.
Háblame de los fuegos.
Well, the legend says that the Dragonfires were created from the blood of Akatosh and given to Saint Alessia. When a new emperor is crowned, they're supposed to relight them to prove that they're a true heir of Alessia. It took us more than 2 years, but we finally recovered.
Okay.
Abner Tharn is Grand Chancellor of the Elder Council and Chief Advisor to his daughter, the Empress Regent. He is also Manimarco's toady.
Okay.
Tharn's first loyalty is to his family and the Empire, and he's a ruthless bastard when it comes to defending them. The Worm Cult obviously doesn't share those loyalties. Tharn would never trust them, but he's too much of a coward to betray them.
Puede que saque algo de todo esto.
Maybe. But what could we offer him? He's already got more gold than the gods themselves. I know it's a lot to take in. We'll talk more later. In the meantime, I'll keep an eye on the Prophet. Hopefully that orb will help him find out where Sahan is being held. Once we know that, we can plan our next move.
Ok, completamos la misión. Cazando sombras. Vámonos de aquí. Has ganado un punto de habilidad. Perfectísimo. Pues a ver si avanzamos. Ah, las recompensas. Un perista, clemencia. Dice, comete delitos al tablón de informes, completa atracos y ayuda a tus compañeros del gremio para aumentar tu rango en el gremio de ladrones. Ok. Vale, entonces, atracos con gremio de ladrones, consiguiendo libros de Shalidor para el gremio de magos y matando enemigos para el gremio de luchadores. Perfecto. Bueno, gente. Pues hemos conseguido un poquito de información. Vamos a dejarnos, o vamos a quedarnos aquí dentro de la ciudad de aquí, adentro. ¿Cómo se llama?
The fog has lifted, Vestige. The path before us has been revealed. It is both dark and twisted. Come to the harborage. We have an unexpected guest who demands your presence.
Ok, otra vez la misión del profeta, hijo de su puta madre. Bueno, vamos a dejarlo hasta acá, gente. Suficiente por hoy de Elder Scrolls. Hemos conseguido bastantes cositas, tuvimos bastante de nivel. Y sobre todo lo que me interesa mucho, podemos intimidar y persuadir, ¿ok? Entonces, eso está bastante genial. Bueno, esto sigue siendo nivel 28. Nuestra clase lanza aédrica sigue pues estando así. Tenemos 7 puntos de habilidad disponibles, bastante cojonudo. Herrería pues está a punto de subir y encantamiento igual, ¿ok? Así que vamos a dejar el stream por el día de hoy. No sé cuánto tiempo fue, la verdad. Fueron, bueno, 2 horitas bastante bien invertidas. Así que, gente, muchísimas gracias a los que se suscribieron hoy. De verdad, muchísimas gracias. Escriban en el video, dejen su comentario, suscríbanse al canal, dejen su like. También activen la campanita de notificaciones para que cuando haga yo stream en vivo les aparezca la notificación. Créanme que me ayuda bastante a motivarme para seguir haciendo contenido. Si les gusta mi contenido, obviamente. También les dejo el link a la página de Facebook. Tengo página de Face. Y también les dejo un link para pues cualquiera que quiera hacer una donación para poder comprar yo cositas, un nuevo micro, cositas aquí dentro del juego. Pues créanme que me ayuda bastante. Y bueno, gente, nos vemos el día de mañana. Así que cuídense mucho.